Hello, my loves. I'm just coming on because I received my decks that I ordered from Etsy. By the way, I live in Dumbo, Brooklyn, and the Etsy headquarters is right down the street over there. I wanted to do live stream, but it's not really working, so I'm gonna do a little reading for you guys. I have 4 new decks, and I feel like they all want to talk a little bit, but I'm gonna try to. I don't know. I feel like I'm really in business now. So, like, I have been coveting the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck for like 10 years. I'm not even joking. I can't really show my face right now because I'm like doing something in my face right now. So, I'm gonna put it down. So I am so excited that I got the freaking Gilded Reverie. I love this deck. I don't really see it used that much anymore, but like back in the days when I was studying, I used to see people use this deck, and it's not a typical Lenormand deck. It's expanded, so it has like 10 extra cards, like Labyrinth, it has like some clock thingy for time, and it has like magnifying glass and like all this like super cool sexy stuff on the cards. So there's like 46 or 40, let me see. I think there's like 46 cards. The typical Lenormand has 36, with the cross being the final card, number 36, but this one has an extra birds card, which is called the Owls, which is for like serious communication, and it's also called number 12 because 12 is the birds in the standard Lenormand. But this one, the Gilded Reverie, it has another 12 card called Owls. Okay, and so otherwise it's all the same. He does have like 2 gentleman cards and 2 woman cards in here. So we have doubles of those, and just I want to get you guys on board. Yes, we have 2 man cards and 2 lady cards. Okay, it's interesting that they call the man, and the lady. Okay, every deck is a little bit different. Moon, key, fish, anchor. I haven't drawn that in a while. Cross. And so following cross, we have time. Number 37 is time. Number 38 is bridges. Number 39 is dice. 40 is mask. 41 is well. 42 is compass. 43 is labyrinth. 44 is magnifying glass. I think that's the last one. Yes. So 44 cards. 44 numbers. Okay. That's a magnifying glass right there. I just did a little, what is it called? Sort through. What's it called when you turn the page? A little read through, and I, flipped through. Yeah, I flipped through the deck, and I saw everything. So I think we're going to do some of the Gilded Reverie Lenormand. Okay. The other gilded deck, which doesn't have gilded edges, this one does. This is just kind of like a very cool I wouldn't say it's like illustrative, Gilded Tarot Royale. It's very, I would say it's kind of hypnotic. It's a little, uh, really rich, and it uses like interesting, like computerized images, okay? And it's kind of a little bit overload. It's kind of over the borders. It's kind of like overflowing. It's kind of over the top, okay? So this one's kind of an extreme powerful deck. I got the Chinese tarot, which is super chill, and it's like has cultural Chinese philosophical elements in there and images. And lastly, I got the traditional manga, but this one doesn't really want to play today because it's super powerful, and I posted it on my TikTok, and it's like probably the most sophisticated deck that I have right now. I mean, Celestial Tarot is very detailed and rich, but Manga Tarot, I mean, that one, the Manga Tarot that I got is a little bit harder for me to read. It is very, being told that it is going to be very influential for my viewers, okay? And, I, I'm really, honored and blessed and humbled that I'll be able to use the manga, beautiful manga beauty for my channel, because I love the manga. I mean, I haven't really read that much manga. More of an anime girl, or was, but I have like a episode, or what's it called? An issue of Death Note. I think that's the only manga that I own, like Japanese manga. This deck is actually illustrated by a Chinese artist, but you know, I think it'd be a little weird if an actual mangaka made a deck. Like, I mean, it wouldn't be weird, but this is like a US product. It's made, actually, Lo Scarabeo, he's the creator, he's Italian, but I think this is distributed through, oh, it's distributed through Lo Scarabeo. Okay, so I don't know, the publisher, he's Italian, but the creator, and it's made in Italy, and the artist for the pictures, the images, the illustrations are by a Chinese artist, but it's like pretty perfectly manga style, like pretty virtuoso, like, but you could tell it's not real Japanese manga. It's just kind of like the style of manga, okay? And yeah, the artwork is by this Chinese person. Can't really tell. I think his name is Shuetan Ting. Okay. And you could tell it's not a specific manga or anime series. It's just kind of that art style. Okay. Mode of designing. Okay. So maybe we could do this later date. I feel like maybe in the daytime, because it's hard for my eyes. It is. It really is. So should we start with the Chinese? I was reading about Confucianism today, and I love this. It has some interesting motifs or characters, or major arcanas in here. And then maybe we could work into the Lenormands and then the Gilded Royale. I don't know. So I thought I was gonna go live, but this is gonna be saved. I only have like 55 gigabytes left on this hard drive, but we're gonna go with it. I love this one is not gilded edges, but like the back is gold and shiny. It's like golden red. I just feel so honored to have like these decks in my hand because I actually have another Chinese Trump deck, but it's just the Trump deck. It's just the playing cards and it has like Chinese art on it. Maybe I'll pull it out one of these days because it's really nice. But this is a tarot deck and my other China deck is just Trump. So this is the cover cards. First time on Starheart. Chinese tarot deck, okay. Says great mercy, great compassion. It's got like phoenixes. Is that dragons? Yeah, a phoenix and a dragon, and it's got storks. Let me bring the candle that I have so you can see. Okay. I don't know if that's better. I don't know if you can really see, but that's the storks and that's the dragon and the phoenix over here. I'm being told like you'll show them later, okay? My deck the manga deck just fell off of my table. Oh my goodness. I feel like one of those haunted house ghost shows or something. I was looking at this deck and oh, there's the light. Okay. Let me turn up the laptop light. Okay, now we got some light. Let me show you this. So you got the storks, which are a symbol of longevity. And here we have the dragon and the phoenix. Great mercy, great compassion. Okay. And we got like a Chinese style coin with some swords going through. So this is kind of the philosophy. Okay. And the illustration are amazing in here. Okay. I'm not going to show you, but there's like very interesting. I mean, I want you guys, don't have to show you everything before the reading, but okay, we got our first card. King of Coins. That's interesting because that's the first card, one of the first cards I saw when I opened the deck earlier when I was studying it. King of Coins. Okay. He's a Pentacles gold element. He's like the emperor of China, the king of China, basically. And he's got like an incense. I believe this is an incense burner. This is King of Coins. And okay, you know what's interesting? What he's doing in this picture, he's actually getting smoke signals like Native American, but also like he wants to see like divination in the swirls of the smoke, which is crazy because like I've never heard of smoke divination before. I have heard of smoke signals, but I haven't really thought of doing divination with smoke before. And I'm being told that this Chinese king does such things, okay? Basically, this king is at his wit's end. He needs messages and information, and he doesn't want guidance. He wants information and messages. He wants intelligence, not philosophies, because he thinks that he has a good handle of philosophy. Okay. What else? King of Coins is followed by, I love this card I saw earlier, Universe in Reverse, which is the World card, number 21 in this deck, and I believe it's Kuan Yin. I was reading the guidebook earlier, and she is like one of the highest figures in Chinese religion. She's like the most merciful, like feminine element. And she's here with the moon, so she's got like that moon goddess energy, and she's like on a cloud flower thing or some kind of lotus, but she's upside down, so I'm getting like hangman energy. 12, so reverse of 21 is 12. So something here about like the feminine element is upside down. I'm getting 11, okay, 555, 555, how much is that? 40, okay, 41, 555, 555, hold on, I lost count. Okay, now she's upright. Okay. So, holy moly. So this universe card, okay, she has like some smoke or clouds up here, and he has smoke. I think that the universe is communicating with this King of Coins here. But he's kind of resistant, okay? I'm getting High Priestess energy. I'm getting Empress and Emperor and High Priestess energy, Magician and High Priestess energy, and Moon energy. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else? Okay, we got our card. Oh my god. The Judgment card in this deck is Confucius, who is like the father of Chinese religion. And you guys know I have been reading the Confucianism book lately. Holy guacamole. So this lady is sending Confucius, okay, this hermit-like Confucius image right here. She's got like her hand, she's pouring out something in a jar, like a vase or something here. The water's flowing out of this vase that she has, and then she has like this branch with like plant material, like leaves or something, and she's kind of like pouring the water out, like she's giving up on this guy, and she's like shaking this little tree branch plant thing at Confucius, and he's gonna like, okay, I want you guys to see this picture that I'm seeing right now. Oh my god, and bottom of the deck is Lovers. Okay, I want you guys to see this. My camera. I wish I had like an actual decent setup. Okay, I want you guys to see this scene that's being illustrated here. Okay, so our first card was King of Coins, and you see how she's like kind of like pointing her hips away from him, and she's like pouring out this water and the smoke, and then like she has her other hand is up and it's like beckoning this Confucian guy over, like, and sending him over to this guy. Okay, you see, that's her, like, that's her messenger man, that's her hermit, that's her fighter. Okay, she's sending him out to fix this guy, to help this guy, because he's messed up. Okay, and bottom of the deck, I'm supposed to show you, is Lovers, which I saw this earlier, and it's like two children, like two youths. They look like girls, but I think one of them is a guy, I'm not sure. Okay, you guys know what Lovers is. It's number 6. VI. Okay. 22 plus 9 is 22 plus 9, 31 or 13. Okay. I see like flowers, 3 or 4 flowers. I think there's like 3 flowers. There's 4 flowers and like some leaves over here. Okay. Oh, there's a frog. You know, I also saw earlier that frogs are a symbol of a healthy marriage in Chinese culture. She's got like a frog in her little box thing right there, and the frog is like emitting smoke. Okay. Or mist or something like that. And I think that the smoke that, or the steam or mist that the frog is emitting is also the source of those flowers. Okay. I want you guys to see the frog. Okay, he's got like this cloud coming out of his mouth, and it's like romance. Okay, the Lovers. I think that's the last card from this deck. We're moving. I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. Okay, I don't even need to look at the book because I saw it earlier and I got some of the main ideas. And we're gonna move on to the next deck, which is the Gilded Reverie Lenormand. Okay. Okay, right here. I got the book right here. I'm glad the light is a little better than it was. Let me fix my robe. Don't look very good right now, but what are you gonna do? Let me fix myself a bit. Okay, how's that? Gilded Reverie. Okay, do you guys want to see like my chin at least? Okay, that's better. Okay, I don't want this to like, okay, I don't want my chest to be like that, okay? Gilded Reverie, Lenormand. This is a classic. I mean, if you've been on YouTube as long as I have, you know this deck, okay? Gilded Reverie, Lenormand. Needs no introduction, really. It's really cool. There's this other deck that I'm still trying to get. It's like this German divination deck. I can't remember what it's called. I'll figure it out later. But this is like, this was goals for me, okay? Oh, they're jumping. We got the letter. Okay, and we got the coffin, you guys. I love the coffin card in this. Okay, so Lenormand you usually take 2, but I have 2 more coming out, guys. The cross and the flowers. Bottom of the deck is the anchor, number 35, which I was just talking about. Mentioned that I haven't seen this card in a while, and it came out, y'all. We got the anchor. I love this card. As someone who has traveled a lot and had to move around the world a lot, this is my savior, because I need this energy in my life. The anchor card. So bottom of the deck is the anchor. 9 of, I think that's spades, 9 of swords. 9 of swords. So this Lenormand deck has like the main number. Getting Gemini, Leo, okay. Seeing the bird. I think that bird is hunting for fish or something. So, okay. We have like fish shapes at the side, and a chain. And it sort of looks like a cross and a crescent moon. I don't know. It's got like, it's got the female symbol or something. I don't know what it is. It's definitely saying a lot of different things, but this anchor card is the root of the message. There's like the ocean right here. Okay. Anchor is what you would imagine. It basically means stability, laying down roots, okay? Let me put this down again. So the first card we got was the letter. The second card we got was the coffin. The third card we got was the cross, number 36, which is the final card in the original regular tarot, but this isn't the final card in this deck, as we mentioned. The deck we are dealing with has 44 cards. It's expanded. But this is what we're starting with, guys, okay? So we got the flowers in the final position, okay? Which also has a little card note on it. It's a bouquet of tulips in this deck. And it's Queen of Spades is the minor energy here. Q, Queen of Spades. So, which is Queen of Swords, okay? So, let me look at this really quickly. I'm getting strong France energy, okay? Because we have like this letter, and the freaking letter is in French. It does say stuff on it. I saw this earlier when I was studying, and I haven't read it, but there's like a French letter on here. I know French, so I'm just reading it. Okay, so the message isn't really saying that much, but it's saying something about like attesting to one's character. You know, letters, they're all about, you know, judging, sending. The word in Arabic is faslah, which is like to analyze or detail or test or suss out. Like, letters are basically tools for that type of thing. So the letter is doing, the message on here is talking about a sibyl, okay? The ability, le pouvoir d'une sibylle, which sibyl, I think in Arabic is path. Hold on, I'm getting a little confused right now. Let me look at the book. maybe I can't really read what is on the letter. It's in really small font. Number 27. It is actual letter and it's in French. I am a document. I am a message. I am information. I am a package. Okay, this is what the book says. Sometimes I can be an invoice, a certificate, or a test result. You can find me as your mail, a newsletter, or an award. Look around for me to find out more of what I am leaning towards. Okay. So it's a message about the coffin here, which is like the death card in Lenormand, or transformation. Okay. I was kind of hoping for a transcript of the actual letter that's on here, because it's not really being told I should read it. Read it to you guys. Okay, you see how there's like words on here? I need light. Okay. It says, Le Journal des Débats. The Journal of Debates, okay? September 19th, 1815. It has a date on it. Le tenturier que je mets à l'oeuvre, ou le génie familier qui me dirige la main en écrivant aurait donc au moins la vertu d'être invisible, ou avoir un génie à sa disposition. Okay, hold on. Oui, avoir un génie à sa disposition, c'est bien quelque chose, je pense. En même, hold on, I can't see it. En même, tout ce qu'il faut pour attester le caractère et le pouvoir d'une sibylle. So, it's not really making sense to me. Something about a genie, a sibyl, power, abilities, debates, dirige. I don't know what that means. Invisible. Something is invisible. I kind of want to write it out in a translator right now. God, how long is this video? Am I still recording? We're at 33 minutes. I'm being told to do a translation. Okay, hold on. Let me get on Google Translate. I have these horrible ulcers in my lip right now. I've been putting clove oil on them, and it's still hurting like crazy. Okay, so I'm not going to translate it for you guys because the translate app is not loading. I'm just going to continue with the message. Oh, here comes the translate app. Okay. French to English. Let's type this out. It's very interesting that they have an actual letter on the letter card. Okay, so my internet has been really slow all day. It's like I have no power over my destiny. Okay, let's type this out. Le journal, which I thought the word in French was journal. Okay. But it's journal. Oh my god. I'm just gonna type it out and then choose language. De débat. Oh my god. My freaking browser is bugging out so much right now. It's making me crazy. Oh, I'm so upset right now. I'm about to just give up on this reading. I'm just gonna quit right now. Okay, I'm not gonna translate this for you. Something about journal debates, a sibyl, a genie, I don't know. I'm gonna translate it later. The coffin here, okay? So we got the letter and a coffin. A letter about a message about transformation. I'm getting ancient Egypt, Middle East, religion, embalming. I'm getting, isn't that, who is that dog in the back? I forgot. It's like the dog of the underworld in ancient Egyptian religion. Okay. I forgot what it's called. I think I talked about it before, this dog. Okay. And we have the cross. Okay. Christianity. Wood. What I'm getting is like wood. Forest. Europe. Okay. So I'm getting like underground. Christianity is going underground. That's crazy. That is really crazy. And I'm being told most train systems, and specifically underground subways, subterranean train lines, are in Christian countries. Okay? We have the New York subway, we have the London Underground tube, and the Parisian metro. To some extent, the Cairo metro. Okay. And it's interesting because I remember when I went to the Christian quarter in Cairo, Egypt, one of the few times I took the metro was when I went there, if I'm not mistaken. Or I encountered the metro. I don't know if I took the metro, maybe I took a taxi, but I remember there being a train station. Okay. And we got the flowers, which is like social success and presence, and to some extent like pleasant feelings. Okay. I'm getting admirers left and right and up and down. I'm getting, okay, ballon, but then I was getting like the ball. Like ballon in French is balloon. And then I got like the ball, like a freaking Victorian era ball. I don't know if they had balls in the Victorian era, what era it was that they had balls in England and France and stuff like that, like olden days, the previous centuries, They used to have balls for people to dance. An invitation to the ball is what I'm hearing. Okay. Getting Holland. Holland is, tulips from Holland are famous. I'm getting Moulin Rouge in Paris, the windmill, the red windmill. Okay. And I have the book right here by Mona Awad, is titled Rouge, which I want to read soon. Moulin Rouge in Paris, and the Dutch windmills and tulips, and I'm getting Dutch pastures, okay, farms, cows, milk, cream of the land, okay. Interesting. I'm getting a environmentalist message right now. Eco activist message. It's saying no more oil and gas. Okay. That's interesting because we did have the windmill energy pop up. No more petrochemicals. And I know like in the EU they're very like strict about the food and stuff and like the chemicals. And I know Holland is really big on clean energy, such as riding bicycles and public transportation and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm getting like save the earth energy right now. Clean air energy. Electricity. Solar power. Okay, we have like another deck that we have to look at, so that's just being mentioned, so we still have a little ways to go with this reading, guys. I don't even know if I'll be able to upload it because my internet is so sketchy right now. Okay, I'm seeing the colors of the card, and it's like red, passion, pink, pleasure, purple, violet, light violet, lilac. Green stems. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. I want to put it down, but it's still... Oh my god, the box just fell. The book just fell. I got this plush throw from Ulta as a free gift, and this this robe as a free gift. So it's telling me to look at the book for the flowers card, okay? What does it mean in this deck? Number 9. Ophiuchus. Interesting. Hermit energy. Flowers. Number 9. Beauty and a happy face is what I bring. I am the gift that warms your heart. I am your recovery and your well-being. No matter what card is before me, I will always change it positively. Okay, because the cross, it came over here, and the cross is a little bit of a difficult energy, I think. Well, it just means religion, which can be difficult at times. Okay. But I'm getting mostly religious matters are difficult because humans are difficult and their prejudices. And this is interesting because it has like two faces on the cross. There's like a dark figure, a man, and a light figure at the base here. I can't really tell if it's female or male. I'm being told it's Mary. And it's like black or Chinese Jesus at the top. I can't really tell. I'm getting like communism for some reason. Weird. Workers of the world unite is what I'm getting. That's weird. What else? Window of opportunity. Okay. What's the minor energy? Six of clubs. Okay, six of wands. Victory. Because this is 36 and this is also 9. So we got like 9, 9. Ophiuchus, Ophiuchus. Gemini, Virgo, Ophiuchus. That's interesting. And we got Scorpio in the house, guys. The Death card. Still recording. I'm happy about that. I'm getting the pillars of Islam for some reason. Because I see that column right there. Egypt is a Muslim majority country now. Scorpio. And I'm getting a very direct message. People don't realize that Islam is a scorpionic religion. Wow. Yeah. A lot of people focus on like the female rights in Islam thing, which is interesting because we did get 27 Libra here. I was being directed, or my attention was moving toward this card. The 7 was sort of, I was seeing that, and 7 is Libra. I'm getting like, you see the 2, then how it's like the shape of a kneeling form, and you see the 7, how Muslims pray and how like they bend over and put their hands on their knees and they have their backs kind of flat, and then they stand up again and then they go down on their knees and they lower their heads. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting, yeah, the Islamic religion very strongly, and I'm getting like it's not nonsense. Because I was mentioning how the letter has an actual script on it, and in previous Lenormand decks I was recalling when I was reading this, the letter card has a picture of a letter with just some scribbles on it. At least the Lenormand cards that I have had in my hands in the past, they don't actually have actual words on there, but this one does, okay? And this has a feather on it, and it's something about how like people are in the West are very focused about the fact of the situation of women in Islam, and they miss the whole point of like the religion, and they don't see this part, like the part about death and power, and yeah. It's not just about marriage laws, okay? It's about personal power and transformation and betterment, okay? And death, okay? It's not a cult of death, it's a death cult. That's crazy, okay? So we've got like Islam and Christianity facing off, like here. You got like Egypt and Europe, East and West. But I'm not really getting that. I'm getting like North and South, like the northern countries of Europe. I mean, the North is being represented by Europe, and the South is being represented by Islam. Oh my god. Being told to take more cards. So the anchor I already discussed. We got the fish. Wow. My favorite card. With the anchor. I mentioned that already. Fish means finance. Someone's messaging me. Still recording. 51 minutes. Fish is number 34. Gemini. Cancer. King of Diamonds is the lower energy, the minor energy of this card. It's just straight financial energy, money. Okay. Schools of fish, education, knowledge, not really knowledge, but education, training, rules, groups, companies, resources, fish, king, 11, justice, and strength. Okay. I'm getting, high priestess energy, Piscean energy, and I'm getting, lunar energy. Okay. Golden moon. Okay. Fantastic, fabulous. Okay, and I'm being attracted to the deck, the card that's poking out here. I mentioned this earlier, the time card, which is not in the standard Lenormand, and it's the first card outside of the standard 36. It's 37, and this is the time card, and it's got a cuckoo clock on it. It's got a hourglass, I mentioned. It's got like lots of little clocks, and I think those are birds. There's a rooster and some kind of like swallow or a sparrow and an owl. Okay, and that candle. Candles have been used to tell time, so okay. Um, it's not really a grandfather clock. It's a cuckoo clock. Interestingly, it has all four suits as a minor energy, so it has hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades in the corner here, so it's kind of like all elements here. But the message I got from this is cuckoo clock, like, time is a human measurement. It's not really like a divine reality thing. It's like a human reality. That's interesting. Wow. And actually, a key on the path to greatness is releasing your attachment to time, or transcending time. Okay, time is non-sentient. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. I want to say time is an illusion, but that's not what I'm being told. A lot of people say time is an illusion. Okay, I'm being told time is not an illusion. Quite the contrary. Time is very perceptible, and you can clock it. We literally have clock timekeeping instruments known as clocks and watches and things like that, hourglass, all these instruments that we have to tell time. Okay. So, why do people say time is an illusion? And age is just a number. That's what they say, right? I just said that the wise view is to overcome time, right? And like people have been trying to have immortality, right? Like defying time. The fountain of youth, right? Something about that. Okay. That's the matter at hand. Bottom of the deck, we have the key. I said something about the key. So, denying the influence of time is key. See, I got 8 of diamonds. 8 of earth, okay? 33 is the key in the Lenormand. The key symbolizes, like, basically the key to the matter at hand, okay? Interesting. Being told animals don't care about time. So why are humans so worried about it? And I'm being told it's seen as a sign of a unadvanced civilization, like lateness. You know how people say like Arab time? Or like people say like Mexican time or whatever, or native time or something like that, like Native Americans. They don't care about the time. They just show up like kinda around the time that they feel like is the right time or when they feel like it. And this is seen as like uncivilized by certain people. I'm being told that, okay, we still have another deck to go, so maybe the answer is in there. There's something about how, like, there's too much emphasis on time in our culture, and it's actually doing more harm than good. You guys heard about that guy that's, like, trying to live forever by pumping his freaking son's blood into his system? That kind of stuff. biohacking and stuff. That's really gross, is what I'm being told. Oh my god. So Starheart is talking about some of our cultural issues. I'm not here just talking about, mysterious things. I actually have messages from the universe for my viewers, okay? So that's the second deck. So this is the final deck, and I'm at an hour now. Okay. And this is the more that was pretty illustrative, but it's like kind of like mysterious. But this one is very rich in imagery. It's the Gilded Tarot Royale. And I just kind of flipped through earlier, and okay, there's a card stuck in the box. Let's see what it is. It's an interesting box. I don't know if I want to keep this box. It's kind of weird. It's got like this stuff that the papers get stuck in. It's got like these edges. I don't know if I have another box though. So the Fool card, it was stuck in there, and I love this card because I was looking at it, and it's a jester. And it's got the symbols of the Western zodiac, the 12 signs. And I was meditating or studying this deck earlier, and as you know, recently I have embraced Vedic, sidereal, whatever you want to call it, 13 sign astrology. And I was wondering, like, how am I gonna think about this? Because it's got the 12 signs on there, and where's the 9th sign, Ophiuchus, and I'm being told that like Fool is also a sign, Ophiuchus. 0 is related to 9 because 9 is everything and 0 is everything, okay? And I'm being told Ophiuchus is like the master of the zodiac. Oh my god. So that's the Fool card. Being told that I have to share that. Okay. We got the World, which is a Saturn card. And it's related to time. Okay, Saturn. Okay. What are we gonna do about this biohacking and obsession with time that people have? 4 of Wands. Well, I was getting this earlier, but the reason why people, especially in Western countries, are so worried about time is because they want to find their soulmate and they want to get married and spend time with their loved ones. And that's what I was getting from the 37 card in the Lenormand I was looking at earlier. I didn't mention it because I had to keep moving. And I was getting Gemini, Libra, and like concern about like being able to spend time with loved ones. I'm getting the message in the 4 of Wands, like being in the privacy of their home and things like that, and just wanting things to go according to plan because they want to go home and relax and enjoy their private time. But I'm seeing that this is actually an illusion, and the family structure and the Western families are collapsing. Oh my god. And actually some people actually enjoy being at work more than being at home now. Ace of Cups. Oh my god. I want to set it down first. I want to show you, but it's so beautiful, and I'm being told to look at it first. It's got the phases of the moon, a brown eye, a chalice, and koi fish and goldfish. So the fish message that we got earlier from the other from the Lenormand deck, Gilded Reverie, Lenormand, I believe it's called, yes, is showing up here. It's the Ace of Cups here, which has fish on it, swimming fishes, and it's got like a brown eye, like, okay, rich, emotional richness, sensitivity, vision, the phases of the moon, and I'm getting just like the phases of history on Earth, okay? So I'm getting that, like, we were speaking about, like, Islam, communism, Western world, Christianity going underground, scorpionic elements in Islam, the world. It's got like this dancer, and she's got a like a butterfly mask on, okay? She looks like a circus performer, and there's like a whole world, okay? Behind her, that golden sphere, the world dancer here. Okay, the show goes on is what I'm hearing. Time immemorial. Got like some ancient symbols here, the eagle, the bull, the lion, the angel. Holy moly. And the light is still, it's saying like the light continues to shine. Okay. So something here about like a new world, not really a new world order, but every day is a new world, okay? But like there's like some emotional rigidity here is what I'm seeing. Prejudice, okay? So there needs to be kind of like an emotional rearrangement, a time investment in the new world. Okay. I'm getting like new energies. Like this picture is like a new world is what I'm getting. Even though it had like ancient elements on here. Okay. I'm getting like tradition from here. Four of Wands is like the wedding, family, tradition. Okay, I'm getting Emperor, Four of Wands energy. For Major Arcana number 4 is the Emperor. Okay. And I'm getting like Islamic religion here. It's got like the moon, and it's got like gold, and it's got like, I'm getting like fish. In Iraq, they eat the carps, okay? Koi are carps, but they're colored different. Okay, and Muslims don't eat pork, okay? Okay, I'm also getting like Japan because of the koi fish, and China with the yellowfish here. Okay, so yeah, there needs to be like a balance, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, Ace 4, 21, 21 plus 4, 25, 26. Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio. Seven, 8, 3, 4, 7, 8. Okay. So there needs to be like a cultural respect between people. And like the whole world is your family is what I'm hearing, okay? The old methods of like punishment, humiliation are being erased. Spiritual elevation and revolutionary vision, not revolutionary, revision is what I'm getting. Revision. Okay. Revision. Save the oceans. Okay, I'm done.